la, la, la. Who's there? Hello, 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 hello. Can't hear you. You gotta get this. You gotta handle this.
Hey there.
Is that you?
Yep.
Hi, Liz. We're working with Carol. Do you have your volume? Turn your volume up.
Huh.
There.
Can you hear me now? There you go.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Hello, 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 hello. Okay, let me just pull this up. Figures, training number 5. We finally all got it. Yes. How are you, Liz?
I'm good.
Denise has I can see her. Liz, you just totally lied to me.
I'm in the midst of tax fun, so it's starting. So
Tax fun. I don't know what that means. Hi, Marty.
oh, just starting all of the 2016 taxes. So
Did you make money in 2016?
yeah.
I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just doing all of the paperwork for the IRS. That's all.
I get it.
Fun is relative, but
It is. Who is that? Who came over to Denise to see who I was? Who's that? You're muted.
That's my mini-me. This is Emily.
Emily.
She's getting 12 soon.
12? I remember 12. 12 is a good one.
Was it? Okay, good.
12's a really good. I meant for me, not for my kids.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Mom is going to learn. Hey,
Emily, come here. No, she's talking to me. Okay. Say yes.
Yeah.
Mom's going to learn the most important skill of her life tonight. So she's like complete quiet. Can you do that? Can you help her get that?
I'm going to be out of the house.
All right. Fist bump.
Thank you.
Fist bump.
Okay.
Bye.
Have fun.
Bye.
Have fun. Okay, let's wait another minute or two. Maybe there's more on. I should be able to.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, Marty.
I'm going to be driving, so I'm going to mute you, and I'm going to listen. No, you want me to hang up? Okay.
This
All
is,
right. Well, I'll watch it later. I was going to listen.
Hold on. This is, I thought I emphasized it last week. This is huge. Is there any way you can postpone where you need to drive to?
I'm going to coach 25 high school girls, so no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get anything out of it. The call's always yours, but before you go off and just do what you're going to decide to do, how was your dinner on Friday night?
Awesome. It was so good. It was amazing. Yeah. Better than I could have expected. 25 people or 15 people showed up. Everybody came, and I was asked to speak at a yoga studio due to that. So, yeah, it was amazing.
Do you have it all set up with a sort of an up-level program where you go to speak to the yoga and then you'll offer them this and then you'll offer them? That would be something you might want to address on the next call.
Okay.
Okay. Coaching.
Yeah.
Because if you've got an open audience, a warm audience to your beautiful light, you want to offer them more. You want to be in contribution.
Right. Okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
You're welcome. You know what? It is what it is. You're certainly welcome to stay, but we're going to be doing meditative things and closing your eyes and driving.
Yep. Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. And there, Miss Angie. How is Mamacita?
Excuse me. She is fine. They just have to get her meds equalized.
I've been working on mine for years. No, I'm just kidding. But
I'm
yeah.
going to need meds after all of this.
Okay, Kara, I don't think Kara's here. Kara had her feeties operated on last week, and I checked with her a few minutes ago, and she wasn't feeling too hot. So it's just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Okay, let me ask you a few questions. I want you to unmute yourself for a few minutes. But what I am going to request is that you really focus tonight. Like, don't be eating, don't be drinking unless it's water, whatever. You know, not checking the email. Like, be with me, because what I'm going to share with you tonight, it altered my life when I learned it when I was 27. Which was a few years ago. I know, like maybe 10. Yeah. Okay. Did I not emphasize? Okay. What was your experience of the email I sent, the notification in the group, the reminder, and how I presented last week? Did you get the feeling that this was an important night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I communicated that amply.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm always, it's important to ask. All right. I think we should get started regardless of who's not here for the people who are here. But let's do a really quick check-in. This is an unusual training. I've never done it online before. I've done it with coaching clients all over the world on the phone, but I've never done a group online before. So I'm really excited about it. I know it'll work, so I'm not, worried about it. But just let's do a real quick check-in, because this isn't the kind of training you've been having where we did a video presentation with slide. I mean, this is roll your sleeves up, ladies. You are going to get wings in a few minutes. No, you already have the wings. I'm just going to show you how to use them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Carol, give me a quick check-in.
You mean where I'm at right now? Some tough decisions and boundary setting going on this week. I'm getting rid of a lot of old crap that I need to be rid of to move forward. So it's been tough. It's been I'm a little fragile today, but it's good. Long run, it's going to be good.
Okay, so I just heard, don't get in my face, Nancy. Is that right?
Well, yeah, I'm a little fragile, so yeah.
Okay, I got it. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for telling me. Okay, this is actually the most gentle of all the trainings.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. You just never know what's going to happen. Angie, quick check-in.
I am in the middle of my classes for my certification. Just started this week.
Tell everybody what the certification is for.
The certification is for my senior professional in human resources.
Ooh.
And it's a 6-week program, and the military is paying for it.
Nice.
Very good.
It's a great gift. So I'm in the excited phase. I had a few months ago been working on my own boundaries, and I still have to work on that. I think it's something that's been ingrained that I don't have any boundaries, and everybody can, take a piece of me. And I am much better than where I was 6 months ago.
What does better look like, real quickly?
Better looks like me not feeling guilty about saying no, me not feeling guilty about saying, you know what, I have something else to do. Can we take a look at another date? And that it feels good to be in that position.
You've seen my ring in person?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'm going to do this. This camera's up here, right? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, I bought this for myself. It says, can you see it? No. Angie, that's disgusting. I bought it a couple of years ago. No.
I have one of those. It's a ring.
Yeah, but it's real subtle. The N-O is real subtle.
And, oh, I love that.
But it just reminds me I can say that, like, no. Oh, I said no. You didn't hear me? Maybe you'll hear it this way. Okay. I'm just saying. Nancy, Denise, all right, anything else before you want to move on?
Nope, I'm good.
Denise,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
saw your LinkedIn profile. And by the way, you're a tire kicker. Did you know you're a tire kicker?
No,
What's a tire kicker?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I'm just kicking the tires and I'm not really doing anything to push forward.
You think? Because I've now offered twice, and the offer's now rescinded.
Okay.
But I offered twice. Why don't you call me? And I was going to volunteer some time to support you. So
Yes.
rescinded offer. Right. So just that's not like a bad you. That's just like, have you noticed? Right. That.
Okay.
Have you noticed? Okay. The other thing is, I somehow your LinkedIn profile came up. Maybe did you endorse me for something this week? And if you did, thank you. But if not, it came up and it says, looking for a career change or something like that.
Yeah.
And what was my thought, Liz or Angie, those who have coached me, what was my thought when I saw that?
No way in hell.
Well, that answers a lot of questions.
What do you think I was thinking instead it should say? Anybody?
Where Denise sees herself and what she's able to offer and bring to the table.
How can you tell who's graduated from coaching with me? There you go. I wanted you to say, looking for a great new environment in which to make a huge contribution and have an impact. Which puts you in the driver's seat, not in the, please hire me. I'm desperate and I need you to tell me I'm not a failure.
Seriously. I feel like that's where I've been, that's where I am now.
Yeah. Okay. So anybody else? Who else? Anybody else have anything to say? No.
Nope.
Yes.
I'm just tired from work, so.
Yeah, I hear you. I haven't just been sleeping, and I'm like, my son made me a cup of tea in my my Minnie Mouse cup. All right, give Jackie a scratch for me. Now, no notes here.
Wonders.
I don't want you in your head, so you can mute yourself. I'm going to talk for 5 to 10 minutes, and I want your job, your only job in the next 5 to 10 minutes is to take a deep breath in, relax in your seat, no head. The less head you have, the more your heart is open, the easier the exercise will be and the more fun it will be. This is tonight's fun, okay? All right. So I'm going to start with you with a little story. Has anybody noticed, you could raise your hand, that I have sort of an intuitive gift? Okay. That's true. But I didn't always know I had it. I discovered it when I went to Hawaii when I was 27 years old. And I had what the yogis would call Shaktiput, which was a discovery of my soul. What I'm going to teach you tonight and share with you and experience with you is totally of my making. I have never read this anywhere. I have never heard this anywhere. I have no idea if it's an alternate fact or I'm writing a blog all day today called something like how to deal with alternate facts at work or something. You'll have to excuse me because I seem to think that's very, very funny. But anyway, so I have not done any research on it because I wanted to keep my intuition on this pure. Now, I just asked you to all mute yourselves, and now I'm not feeling connected to you. So I'll put up with the background noise if there's a way to close any doors, but I need you back because your energy is just like it sucked the air out of the room the minute you went to mute. So can you unmute yourselves, please? I'm going to offer you as many explanations that I'm aware of tonight for how we're about to do what we're going to do, but I don't think there's one way. So raise your hands if you consider yourself to be spiritual. Don't make me drag this out of you, Miss Denise. Okay. Now, raise your hand if you believe in something like guides or God or angels or anything like that. Raise your hand. Okay. Hey, would you tell Jackie that we're in the middle of a session? She's saying, but I'm God spelled backwards, and so
I know.
there really isn't anything that will open your heart quicker than an animal, I don't think.
No.
Okay. All right. What we're going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and of course, as usual, you're going to, all right, now can you all see this? See, I can't see what you can see. Okay. We function normally out here in the magenta areas. This is where we function. This is where our identity is. In the mental and physical, it's how we think about ourselves. It's not our identity necessarily, but it's how we think about ourselves, right? It's how we think about what we think. It happens in the mental, right? Now, where we're going to play tonight is in the orange area, and specifically in the magenta area. And what I call this, you can, again, I don't care what the hell you call it. Your God space, your inner wisdom, your source, God, Henry, Buddha, Christ, what, just all knowing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to probably refer to it as your inner wisdom, because to me, if I need wisdom or I need my clients to access wisdom, that's where we go. It's sort of like the, I don't know, the deli for the diner for inner wisdom. And what I'm going to show you, and this is, we started to do this at the Museum of Flight, but we're going to go a lot deeper, is I'm going to teach you how to access this voice inside of you. I want to be really clear. This is not about splitting off your personality, creating multiple personalities. We are not going to enforce, what do they call it? Associative identity disorder. This is about you accessing what, to me, is the most natural part of who you are. It is not normal. You don't live in a culture in the United States that makes this access with your unconscious mind, by the way, is another word for it. I mean, it's not normal here. It's considered weird or woo-woo. And if you think it's weird now, you should have seen it 25, 35 years ago when I started doing this work. I cannot tell you how many people I couldn't talk to. So I wonder how would I get back to, I don't want to do it here. So when I do this, I can see you and the share. Is that what happens? What happened for your screen when I did that? What changed?
So
You
see more of yours, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know how we get back to, well, I don't need to get there now, right now, so it doesn't make a difference. All right. So what I have discovered, and I have done this with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, and I have never met a person who did not have the ability to access their inner wisdom or their unconscious mind. Some people call it subconscious. I call it unconscious. I have had people that refused to. I had people based on religious beliefs, felt that that was the devil. I have all sorts of other things, but two things I feel comfortable. One, I've never met a person who wasn't capable of this, which is what led me to believe that this is a very natural gift. This is like, we don't have 5 senses. We have a minimum of 6 senses. And I'm just going to show you how to access a sense that is weaned out of us as children. It's not exercised, right? So your sight and your hearing and your smell and your taste and your touch is reinforced. But because, do we know who's humming? That boom, boom, boom. Anybody else hear that, or is that just me?
No, I'm hearing it too.
Okay.
Not anymore.
It doesn't matter. I'm good. Oh, whatever somebody did that.
Carol was muted. Carol, I think it's you. Yeah.
Carol, are you unmuted now?
No, she's muted.
That's back on.
Yeah.
I wonder
I don't
if I have a fridge that's up against the thing. Maybe it's.
Don't worry about it, Carol. I'm just thrilled you're here. Okay. So when we go to other countries, we're going to try an experiment. Angie, mute yourself for a second. Okay, unmute. You back, Angie?
Yes.
Denise, mute for a second. Unmute.
I've been muted all along.
Well,
Sorry, just because my dogs are here.
Liz, mute. Unmute.
Back.
Carol, mute. It's you, baby. Okay, unmute.
There's a lot of buzzing things, including an electric heater in the wall. It could be vibrating through my desk.
Can you just turn your volume down a moment? Would that help, Liz?
On the mic, yeah.
I wonder if I can turn. Let me have a look at this. There's the volume mixer. Some sounds. I don't know if that helps.
No, it would be the volume of the mic.
Microphone.
Okay,
Probably.
I'm just going to talk over it. Don't worry about it. I want you to be present and not in your head. Because you'll notice, if I wanted you in your head, we'd be talking about the blue area tonight, but I want you in your hearts. Okay? So, Denise, your dogs there are great. That keeps you in your heart. Liz, your heart is on, Jackie's back. That's great. Okay? So everybody else should be unmuted. Okay. I think the biggest thing I want you to walk away with from tonight is not only the technique on how to access this and why you would access this and when you would access this, but I would want you to start to feel more comfortable that this is very normal. I mean, it's very natural. It's just not normal in this culture. It is very natural. And, I could go on and on. Does anybody have any questions before we actually get into it?
Mm-mm.
All right. None? Okay. Now, how do I end the share? Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. Okay.
Maybe at the top center.
No, what I've got is, what is this? That's you. Hi! That's all for you. That is a small you. That is you walking away. This is really cool. Okay, except I want to get the share off. I want a new share. Oh, let's do that. Okay. Now, if I go like this, can you just see me?
No, just
See this
seeing your
women
logo.
thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. Okay, I'm not going to play with this. I don't know why this isn't. I'm just fine with this. Share screen. Oh, because usually I do a video. That is why. Okay. Here we go. So I am going to direct you, but let me give you a couple of instructions. The first thing that you're going to want to do is relax your mind. If you don't think you can do this, put it aside. If you're worried that you'll be the only one who can't do this tonight, put it aside. Any thoughts, we want you out of your mind, because it was literally your mind and your ego that told you when you were a kid and okay, this is what that would look like. You're 4 years old, you go running into the kitchen, mommy and daddy seem to be having a fight, and you go, oh, what's wrong? And mommy and daddy look at you and go, nothing, honey, everything's fine. Total lie, right? We do that for our kids. We protect our kids, we think. So you go, my inner voice said that there was tension in here. I could feel it in my vibe. I could feel it in my body. But mommy and daddy, who are God to us at this point in our lives, said that, no, there's nothing wrong, so I must be wrong. Next time it happens, I wonder if I can just scoot you guys all over. Oh, I can. Yes, now I'm looking at you, right? Okay. So the next time, something happens and you have a sense of something, it's literally a sensation. Just like you might walk into the kitchen and go, who burned the toast? Because you can just smell it. It's the same thing, except the difference is olfactory, visual, auditory, and touch, tactile senses are not contagious. Emotional and spiritual vibrations are contagious. And I could give you citations up the wazoo for formal studies that have been done in neuroscience, but it is a fact, as far as not an alternate fact, but a fact that when I walk into a room or you walk into a room and you're really up and happy, no matter what's going on in the room, it lifts the emotional environment of the people in the room. If everybody in the room is happy and you're in a poopy cocky mood, the energy in the room goes down. So emotions are contagious. And that is why it's so critical that you work on a team, whether at work or in your family or in your relationships, with people who share the same values as you. Because you're an up kind of person, Denise, and you walk into an environment where everybody is angry and tense and mean, your energy, you won't be able to help yourself. It'll literally your synapses will start firing, and you're going to come down with the whole room, which is why we want to put words in your profile on LinkedIn that describe how you want to feel, not how you feel right now. I am just saying. So, what's the other thing I wanted to tell you? I intentionally, by the way, did not do a presentation tonight because I thought this would be much better if I was just present with you. Okay? All right. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you're going to question your inner wisdom. And it's a decision tree. So if you expect to close your eyes tonight and find out what your work plan is or your budget is for the entire next 5 years, you're crazy. That's not happening. You want to keep the bits of information that you're trying to access as small as possible. I'm going to give you examples, so don't worry. Small, small, small. The smaller, the better. There can't be an and or a but in your question, because it'll be too much. In 5 years from now, when you've been doing this 4 times a day for 5 years, then you can do that. But right now, it would be like you running a marathon your first day you're running. Like you won't get more than 1/8 of a mile, and then you're, right? Okay. And so I'm going to put, as I go through a relaxation exercise with you, I am going to have yourself ask yourself yes or no questions to start. I have worked with people for a couple of years and they have never moved past yet yes or no questions. I'll show you what that means in a minute. Now, if you ask your inner wisdom, do you need to know anything about, John, Mary, and Suzanne, and you get the answer no, you're going to drop it. And that's where your ego is going to go, well, I don't want to drop it because I really want to know this, and because this is really important, and because if I know this, it will serve the world, and I will, cure cancer. No. Decision tree. You ask a tiny little question. You're going to hear a yes or a no. If you get an yes, then we go into the next level. It's like a decision tree. If you get a no, you drop it. You drop it. I have never heard of anyone that I've worked with, and we're talking hundreds. I used to teach this class 4 times a month for probably 5 years, okay? I never had anybody in my room who got anywhere by badgering their inner wisdom, okay? All right. Questions? 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 I know you love me, Denise. You were so glad you took this class. All right. This is where you unmute yourself, including Carol. Carol, can you move to another room?
What I can do, because I've got battery on me, I'll move over to the sofa and then I'm not near to anything that's vibrating.
Great idea.
I
So
think
we'll wait for you.
the computer's running really high as well because of the video. Try that.
She said.
The fan on my laptop, it's running fast because of the video.
Oh, well, it's quieter, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Is that better?
Like 80% better.
Yeah.
So thank you.
It's the wall fan. I think it's the heating that's blowing through. It's vibrating my desk.
I love the accents. You can say whatever you want to me. Now, the first thing you want to do, take a deep breath in. And you all can see my beautiful face, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I want you to hand your weight over to the chair. So we usually sit in a chair and hold our body up, but I want you to lean back like you are dead weight. Like, there you go. Just turn your body over to the chair. I don't want you to put any energy into sitting up. And I want you to wiggle your toes. No crossed legs. Please have your legs uncrossed, your arms uncrossed. Carol, I'm going to let you mute yourself.
Oh, sorry, I kicked the table.
No.
I'm still buzzing.
Yeah. It's still coming through.
Okay, when it's your turn, you can still hear me, right? I wonder if I can make this bigger. I don't know, but I'm moving you all over my desk and it's sort of fun. Okay, when it's your turn, we'll turn your volume back on, okay? And every one of us on this call have had technical difficulties or this kind of thing happen, and like I could care less. So don't worry about it, okay? All right. All right. I'm sending you a kiss. All right. So so the rest of you are just really super quiet now. God, that Carol girl just makes so much noise, doesn't she? Okay, you're going to put your feeties on the ground. If you want, you can take your glasses off. There's no requirement. All right. I want you to just shake your shoulders a little bit. Rotate them. Is that Carol?
Yeah.
By the way, if you're looking for a way to instantly access your inner wisdom, laugh. Because laughter is an expression of love, and love is the currency of the universe. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's why they say it's so healing. All right, so I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to invite you to do the same. And there's no pressure. There's no requirement. And I want you to just breathe in through your nose slowly, and then slowly out through your mouth, and do it however you want. This is not a yoga class. Deep breath in. And hold it a second, and then just exhale. And I'm going to talk while you're breathing, me and my Brooklyn accent. And as you breathe in, just picture yourself breathing in, good stuff. It could be light, it could be love, it could be magic fairy dust, whatever makes you feel happy. Just breathe it in. And then when you exhale, get rid of all the stuff you've been carrying around today and this week and this month. It's like a reverse vacuum cleaner. In through your in through your nose, out through your mouth. And just feel your body relax. If you have to move your neck around, do that. And relax. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is, you're sort of wound pretty tightly, and 10 is you're on the beach in Hawaii, okay? Not with your $40 million in the bank. Okay. Where are you? Just show me with your fingers, or just tell me. Scale of 1 to 10. You're a 6. Carol's a 6.
8.
Wow, we got an 8, we've got a 7, and what, I can't see.
4.
You're 4, okay. Great. I'm like 8.75. Okay, this is going to be so fun. All right. Deep breath in. Deep breath in, Liz. Would you be better off without your headset? You tell me.
I don't have a mic on my computer otherwise.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Question. Okay. Because I see just like head. You can ask Jackie how to do this. A deep breath in. Liz, is it true you have tension in the back of your neck, the back of your head?
Mostly in my right shoulder, but it stems from my neck, yeah.
Okay, just roll those babies around. And like every time you like shrug, just see all today's stuff roll off of you. Deep breath in. Hey, Denise, what's stuck in your throat? What do you want to say that you haven't said? First thing that comes to mind, do not guess. I mean, that just whatever comes to mind.
I don't feel like I have anything stuck in my throat.
Okay. No words that want to come out? I didn't mean stuck in your throat like a chicken wing. I meant, is there anything that wants to come out?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, you would have been good either way, so there was no judgment. Okay, Angie, where are you? Scale of 1 to 10. Just keep breathing, baby. This is 7. Excellent. Kara? What is she? I can't read those fingers. 7? 7. What is she saying? What?
8.
8. Okay, because your fingers for me are below your screen. Okay. And Miss Liz?
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10, darling.
6.
And Miss Denise,
I'm still an 8.
still an 8. Fabulous. Now, the reason I love to scale is because there's no judgment when you use a scale. So when my clients say to me, and I say, how are you? And they say, good. Well, good's a judgment, right? So when you do a 6 or a 4, whatever the number is, it's just a marker. And where we're going to aspire to is the next number and the next number and the next number. So I want you to all close your eyes and focus on your body. And wherever there is blockage or tightness or something that you just notice, like I notice the middle of my back, it's like, feel like my back needs to be cracked. Just notice your body and breathe into the spot that feels like it's blocked. Okay. I want you to ask your inner wisdom with your eyes closed. And the reason we close our eyes is that visuals will distract you, right? You could right now pretend like you're on the beach in Hawaii and your mind wouldn't know any different, right? You could pretend like you're in a battlefield in Cambodia. Your mind wouldn't know any different. You get the idea. So I want you to ask your inner wisdom if she's willing to be present right now in this moment. And the first thing comes up, let me know. Okay, Liz. No rush and no requirement. And you can say inside your head, inner wisdom or source or whatever you say, are you willing to work with me right now in this moment? Okay, Miss Angie, where's your inner wisdom, darling? Got her? Okay. Miss Denise? She's there? Liz?
Yeah.
Okay. Carol? Okay. So see, that was a yes or no question. Ask yourself, will it serve my best and highest good to work with you this evening? First thing that comes up, don't edit. And let me know. Okay, Carol, what did your inner wisdom say? Carol, what did your inner wisdom say? I can't hear you.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Denise.
Yeah, it's a good time to work.
Great. Liz?
Yes.
And where did Angie go? What did you hear?
Yes.
And I want you to know, just for the record, I have had people say no. Just so you know. Okay. You're going to now ask your inner wisdom in your own time. By the way, you're going to notice, I don't want to get too heady here. You're going to notice that some of you will see signs Some of you will see colors. Some of you might get a number. Some of you might get a picture. Whatever it is, it's fine. There's no right or wrong here. You ask now, inner wisdom, you want to get our attention. What do I need to know right now in this moment? What do I need to know right now in this moment? And if she says the purple cow jumped over the orange moon, that's what you're repeating. You are not editing. There's no editing allowed. What do I need to know right now in this moment? Whoever heard something, go first. Just jump in. Raise your hand if you heard something. Denise, what'd you hear, honey?
That I'm safe.
Okay. Now I'm tuning in with you. So if you get something that's not your inner wisdom, I'm going to let you know that. I'm safe is something my inner wisdom tells me all the time. And
Oh, wow.
if I hear that, I know I'm feeling scared. My ego's having a fit. And I have goosebumps right now. Anybody here getting goosebumps? Anybody? Was that a yes, Liz? Help me out. Goosebumps to me is God's way of saying yes. I have never gotten goosebumps on an intuition and not have it happen. Never. Okay? So you're safe. We're going to go down the decision tree, you and I, Denise, a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, take a deep breath in. Can't wait to hear what you're going to spit out by the end of the night. I'm going to say, I told you you had something stuck in your throat. Okay, what are the tears? Tell me what the tears are. Okay, don't tell me, tell Angie.
It just doesn't, I don't think I'm safe. I don't feel like I'm safe.
Okay, I get that. And your ego is very invested in interrupting this conversation. Because as long as you're not safe, you're not going to go on and have high impact. Okay.
True.
And now we're going to go down the decision tree. You just cry away. You see the beauty of crying. If you look at the word tears, T-E-A-R, it's the same as tear, isn't it? Like you have tear a piece of paper. And it's like there's a tear in your heart that's allowing out all the stuff that needs to come out. All right. I made that up. Now.
Very good.
Yeah. It was 30 years ago, but I made it up. Okay. Let's now ask your inner wisdom. Inner wisdom, are you still here ready to work with me right now in this moment? Ask her that, please. And when she answers, let me know.
Yes.
Okay. Ask inner wisdom, what do I need to know right now in this moment about being safe, feeling safe? First thing that comes up, don't edit. Come on, Denise, don't hold back on me now.
It's going to be okay.
You heard it's going to be okay. Great. We're good. Do you want to keep going?
I'm good.
I know you're good, but you want to keep going?
Sure.
Okay. Ask your inner wisdom. Am I doing anything to stand in my own way? You're going to get a yes or a no.
Yes.
Okay, great. Ask your inner wisdom, what am I doing right now in this moment to stand in my own way? First thing that comes up, no editing.
Be open.
Be open. Fabulous. Okay. Is there anything you need to know right now in this moment about being open? That'll be a yes or a no.
No.
Okay. Ask, how have I been closed?
By not pursuing my desires.
Ah, so you're aware of that, or did she just tell you that? Or both?
I think both.
Okay, great. All right, deep breath in. I want you to ask her a very specific question. What will serve my best and highest good right now in this moment? First thing that comes up.
I don't know if this makes sense, but take action.
Fabulous. Okay, I should have told you when we started, my error. This doesn't have to make sense. Remember the purple cow over the orange moon or whatever example I used?
Mm-hmm.
Take action. So you're going to say, what do I need to know right now about taking action? Deep breath in. You got a little clog here in your chest. Just take a deep breath into it, please.
I'll find the right path. I'll find the truth, the way.
Okay. Now, you're going to ask your inner wisdom. You're going to love this, Denise. Take a deep breath in, sweetie. Where are you now? Are you still an 8, or did you move up or down? Or
I'm still an 8.
fabulous. Okay. Doesn't make a difference. You could have moved down. Could have moved fine. Ask, what do I need to know? Let's ask about action again. What action would serve my best and highest good?
Reading.
Reading, great. And ask, what do I need to be reading right now in this moment? Go ahead.
The books that I have that I've been wanting to get to that I haven't gotten to.
Give me an example of one.
Lean In.
Mm-hmm.
The self-help books that I always say I'm going to get to that I don't.
And ask, what do you need to know about that? Ask your inner wisdom, what do I need to know about not getting to those books?
And withholding knowledge from myself unnecessarily.
And why are you doing that, Denise? Ask your inner wisdom. Say, why am I doing that? Not like, what's wrong with me? I'm all fucked up that I'm doing that. But what is that about for you? Ask your inner wisdom. She knows.
It's like I'm afraid to actually get what the books are trying to teach.
Okay, so maybe the academy was a step toward that direction?
Yes.
Okay. Ask your inner wisdom, and then we're going to move on to the next person. Ask, would it serve your best? So you're going to ask for my, right?
Mm.
Would it serve my best and highest good to change careers? First thing that comes up.
Yes.
Okay, that was hard to get. What is the career that would serve my best and highest good? First thing that comes up, don't you edit. Close your eyes. What? What did you say?
Library.
What about a library?
I think there's something about working in a library, working with books, and being around.
Let's ask a different question. I'm going
Okay.
to interrupt you. Ask your inner wisdom. Is she still there?
Yeah.
Tell her you love her. Tell her thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is your inner wisdom suggesting you go back to school?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. And to do what? First thing that comes up.
To become a librarian.
Really, I didn't get that. I got something different.
What did you get?
I'm not telling you for a minute. Hold on. Angie, are you awake, sweetheart? She is, we're going to leave her because her mom had a stroke last week. And she's been running crazy back to Oregon. So she may have she's doing what she needs to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Liz and Carol. Let's ask our inner wisdom what Denise needs to know right now in this moment. And she's going to return the favor in a minute. What does Denise need to know right now in this moment? First thing that comes up, even if you think it's going to sound stupid.
Denise, did you see the Saturday Night Live cold open skit with Donald Trump or Alec Baldwin as Donald Trump and the lawyer with the fake papers?
And the press conference with all the folders?
Yeah, the press conference with all the folders.
And there was nothing in the folders.
And there's nothing in the folders.
Right.
That's not what, it's that visual of of this like pile of paperwork is what I saw. That's the first thing that I saw.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right, Carol, help her out here now.
Not sure if this was relevant for Denise. Or
You don't get to do that on this call.
Okay. Well,
You don't get to edit.
what I saw was an elephant breaking free of chains.
Oh.
That's what I saw.
Wow.
That artist in you.
Okay, elephants are symbols of what?
Very clear. It was a big old elephant, and I looked down at his feet, and he was breaking his chains.
Wow.
I got goosebumps on that one.
That was
Elephants are
that's
wisdom.
relevant for me this week, but it could be both. I don't know. But I was listening, to that talk, and that's what came up.
I have a sense that the reason you haven't gotten a job yet is because you're looking in the wrong field, and that you're going into a new book of your life, as it were, a new chapter. And it's not working because it's not what you're being called to. And that I got such goosebumps, both arms. And if you stay open to other things other than what you see, when we don't want to do something, it's not because we're stupid.
Yeah.
We don't want to do something, it's because we're not being called to it.
Okay.
Right? So there could be, you know what you need to do and you're not doing it because you just want to screw up. You just really want to fulfill your idea that you're a mess up, right? Or it could be that you're going down a path and God is going, there's no way we're letting her go down there anymore. We're waiting. We're being patient, whatever it takes. So I do see you going back to school.
Okay.
Just
The
FYI.
empty papers, all of the applications and things that you're doing that aren't making sense for you, that aren't what you want to be doing.
See, I kept thinking that you know what you want to be doing. You just won't let your mind even think that way. Is that true?
I don't know.
Well, maybe there's a couple of paragraphs in Lean In you need to read. And maybe there's a couple of paragraphs in Impact you need to read. And maybe you're going to be doing this, and because you're open and you're taking some action, your inner wisdom's going to go. And usually what I get is it's almost like there's little voices up there, and they're going, she's sitting, she's not doing anything, she's quiet. Incoming email. It's like I get these messages from the universe because you need to be open.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else right now? Or are you good?
I'm good.
All right. So you have a plan now. You don't have to know why you're supposed to read the books. You just need to stay open to action. And what I very often do, I have a tiny bookshelf here, but I used to have like 3 times this. And what I did, I would stand in front of the bookshelf and I'd go, well, all right, universe, what do I need to read right now? And my mind would go, read Lean In. Read, what did I just get a book called In the Company of Women, about what women to do to each other in the workforce. And then out of the blue, some book, a fairy tale, something like falls off the shelf. I know that. So you're going to look for signs setting you in your new direction.
Okay.
But you can't leave this to a force outside of yourself. You've got the guidance. And if I were you, you might want to just re-listen to this tomorrow and just write down what you got, answers you got to the different questions.
Okay.
Okay? Great job.
Thanks.
Great job. All right, we're not going to wake Angie. Who's next, ladies?
If you want to work with Carol, because I've done this with you one-on-one.
You were just voluntold. You're going to be doing it again.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Okay. Carol, you up? You have to unmute yourself.
Is this any better with the noise? I put my laptop on a cushion.
No, not really. Your machine just sucks. It's okay.
New machine is just, I've got so much stuff going on it. I think it's just hard. Yeah, it's the meeting, whatever.
I want you to know that is the 3rd time tonight that you have said something was hard.
Is it a 3rd?
This is the 3rd time tonight you have said something was hard. It might be the 4th time, but I definitely heard 3rd times. So you might want to think about that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, take a deep breath in. Relax. Just leave we don't care about the humming at this point. Right now, the only humming we want to hear is your heart. And if you don't want to do this, you just have to say so.
No, this is okay.
Okay, deep breath in. And just hand your weight over to the chair. And when your inner wisdom is present, just let me know. Denise, you're feeling a little lighter?
Yeah.
Okay. Denise, are you feeling lighter?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, Miss Carol, your inner wisdom's ready to work?
Yeah.
All right. Inner wisdom, what do I need to know right now in this moment? First thing that comes up.
Can't tell if it's like a road with a fork in it or a tree with branches, but it's a fork.
Okay, so you got a picture of a fork, not words, correct? A fork in the road. Okay, great. Inner wisdom. What do I need to know right now in this moment about the fork in the road?
Choices.
I can't hear you.
Choices.
Choices. You have choices to make.
Choices, yeah.
Okay, and what do I need to know anything right now in this moment about choices? Yes or no?
No.
No. Liz, what'd you get for her?
That doesn't feel right.
Okay, me either.
Mm.
I was like, but this is my inner wisdom. What just happened? I just got music turned on. Hold on a minute. I don't know what happened. Okay. All right. We're going to help you out here, okay?
I'm probably resisting those choices. That could have been.
Okay. Do you want to make this easier or you want to keep having it hard?
No, I need it to be easier.
That wasn't the question. We know what you need, but are you willing to do what? So you're going to ask your inner wisdom, am I willing to do what it takes for it to become easier? Yes or no? First thing comes up.
First thing that came up is you're a stubborn fool.
Okay, let's ask your inner wisdom, what do I need to put down in order to move forward? What do I need to put down in order to move forward?
Elephant on my back.
An elephant on your back? And what is it? Ask your inner wisdom. Come on, Carol. Go inside, lean back in your chair. I said nothing about squishing yourself up like a little snail and grabbing your forehead. Lean back in your chair. Let's let her in. All right. Ask your inner wisdom, what is the elephant on my back? And the first thing that comes up, let's have that.
It's not mine to carry.
What?
It's weight that's not mine to carry.
It's weight that's not yours to carry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that your history?
Yeah.
It is. So what's the fork in the road, Carol?
It's a choice to let go of that weight, I
I
think.
can't hear you.
I think it's a choice to let go of that weight.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Denise, what's that about? Liz?
It's
First thing
your
that comes
past
up.
and your future.
Would you ask Ambrose if he can just, well, you can't hear him though, can you?
No, I can't.
Liz, I got that a while ago. Yes, I believe that the choice in the fork is, are you going to hold on to your past or are you going to move forward? But you need to ask your inner wisdom if that's correct.
Okay.
It's okay, Angie. We gave away the lottery tickets and you slept through it. It's fine.
Mm.
I love that woman. Carol?
Yeah, she's going quiet there.
Okay, I want to tell you something. And I want you to hear this in the most supportive, loving way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I notice every call we get on, you show up, you're there, it's great. And there's always a technology problem or something's hard. Or anybody else noticing this? It's like part of you wants you to move forward and part of you is like holding you back like an elephant.
Mm-hmm.
And an elephant is a symbol of, the elephant never forgets. We all know the stories about the elephants that were raised together, and 50 years later they met in the rehab place and they remembered each other, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things to let go of. I know that.
So what is, ask your inner wisdom. This is where she comes in. What do you need to know right now about how to let go?
Mm.
First thing that comes up. I want you ladies to help her. I want you to tune in to what you're getting. We don't have to solve world hunger tonight. A little crack on a door here and an opening here, and that's what builds up to movement and transformation. What?
They sort of stop sign. I don't know if that was just stop.
Stop what? What asked you in it, but you're in your head. Go back in your heart, get back inside there and say, what do I need to know? What do I need to stop right now in this moment?
Mm.
Deep breath in. You get stuck, all you have to do is breathe or laugh.
Yeah.
Or have an orgasm, and that's probably not something you want to do on the phone with us. Sorry. Angie.
Sorry, horribly distracted now. Yeah. Hmm.
I see Carol like in the woods with a very distinct fork in the road, and you're standing at the entrance to the fork with bags, luggage, bags, overnight bags, weekend bags, suitcases, and you're looking at both directions and you're trying to figure out which way to go, and you're so tempted to just throw all the bags down and move on and move forward.
Very relevant. Yeah. Way too much baggage. And it doesn't belong to me. Most of it.
Let me offer you this, and then we're going to move on before we're like almost out of time. The difference between change and transformation is you're like, this is your history, right? And you keep thinking, well, if I just paint it, it'll be different. And if I just, put it on a platform, it'll be different. And then if I just like scrape off the paint, and if I put the juice in instead of tea, right? That's change. So the foundation is not what you want. What I believe you need to do is just like screw everything that's happened the last 5 years. Like, don't even think about it. Decide how you just choose how you want it to be and head toward that.
Right.
You heard me say that before. Choose it. Just choose it. It doesn't matter where you've been. I mean, there are times when it does. But right now, that would be my restoration advice for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Anybody else want to say anything to her before we move on to Liz and Angie?
You just have to trust yourself. That's what I got.
It's tough for her to trust herself, Carol to trust herself.
Yeah. That's the that what I got was a trapeze artist who's still holding on at the end of the swing. They don't let go.
Yeah.
You're not letting go.
No safety net. I know how that feels.
Yeah, but you have to trust that you're gonna pick up the next one.
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that.
Okay, I've got a great affirmation for you. It's only for Carol, but if you two want to listen in, you can. Ready to write this down? In safety and in joy, I step into the unknown. You too, Denise. In safety and in joy, I step into the unknown. In safety and in joy, I step into the unknown.
I did that 5 years ago.
What?
I actually did that 5 years ago. It's funny you should say 5 years. It was 5 years ago I did that.
No, you said to me a few weeks ago that you had been trying to build your business for 5 years. And I said something like, why 5 years? I think you said it.
No, I don't think, no.
No? Then I just got it from you.
I couldn't start, yeah, I couldn't start that I didn't have a green card till 2 years ago.
Okay.
I couldn't do that.
Liz or Angie, who's next? Okay, Liz, that's a great idea. Now, Liz,
Yeah.
we're going to show you something different now.
All right.
All right? And my recommendation is for all of you to practice this every day. And you can sit down in front of a computer. A lot of people think it's better, according to your brain, to handwrite it. Like, what do I need to know right now in this moment? And whatever you get, answer. And what do I need to know about that? And you answer, okay? And if you were to practice that every day after 30 to 60 days, you would be like, you and your inner wisdom would be tight. Okay. Miss Liz, you're going to experiment on me now.
Okay.
We're moving it up a notch, then we'll come back to you if you'd like, okay?
All right.
Does that work for you?
That works for me.
All right, I'm going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to sit back. You okay, Angie?
Yeah.
Om Namah Shivaya. Was that Jackie who just made a little sound? You don't know
if that was Jackie or if that was Lucy. They're wandering around.
Jackie and Lucy, dear buddies. Okay.
Mine.
So.
Let me get my inner wisdom here.
All right.
Okay, she's here. That was hard.
Okay.
Hold on. Now you're going to do instead, what does Nancy need to know right now in this moment? I'll be checking your answers, okay?
Okay. So, all right. So I'm supposed to answer. What do you need to know?
You're going to ask your inner wisdom.
Okay. What you
okay. Right now in this moment,
all
or
right.
anybody else.
Grace.
And what's the next question you should ask?
What does Nancy need to know about Grace?
Right now in this moment.
Right now in this moment. I am not getting anything right now.
Okay, good. Wonderful. Denise, Angie, Carol, what does Nancy need to know right now in this moment? First thing that comes up, please don't edit.
I saw cloudy yellow. That's the yellow. It's like a very sunny yellow. Can you hear me? Sunny yellow color, and lots of soft pillow type cloudiness.
Great, thank you. Yellow.
It felt comfortable.
What?
It felt very comfortable.
Good. Denise, don't hold back on me now. Missy.
Now I'm taking notes. Sorry.
The question is, what does Nancy need to know right now in this moment? First thing that comes up. Nobody's getting anything, correct?
I got power.
Power, excellent. What does Nancy need to know right now in this moment about power? I'm having you do this because it's very often easier to tune into someone else than it is to yourself. You have your ego gets involved when it's you, right?
A book on your bookshelf. It's white and has red lettering on the spine. I have no idea what book that is. I can't read it, but I can tell you.
What do I need to know about that book?
It's important to you. I don't know what the importance is, but I know that it's important to you.
It's not impact, is it?
No,
No, that's orange, not red.
no.
Okay. Keep going. You're on a roll. Who's next? Keep going. Come on. You know, it's sort of like once you start accessing it, the more you continue, the quicker you continue. So your ego can't get in the way, the easier things flow. This is going to become very natural to you in the next few weeks. You're like, sure it is.
I hope so.
Come on, ladies. Maybe I don't need to know anything. And by the way, that's a really good point because very often you'll go inside and there'll be zippity-doo-dah. Like there's nothing. And it's because you don't need to know anything. So nothing is something in this instance. Maybe there's nothing I need to know. Ask. Is it that Nancy doesn't need to know anything? What's so funny, Denise?
I keep thinking joy and smiling when I think about you and what you need to know.
All right. You know, my theme for the year is with pleasure.
That's a good one.
With pleasure.
Nice.
So everything I do, I get to do with pleasure. You should not have been the home delivery people for my washing machine yesterday. Okay, anything else, anybody? Okay, Angie, what do you need to know right now in this moment? First thing that comes up, please. Do not ask about your mom.
I beg your pardon?
Do not ask about your mom.
I did not.
Okay, good.
And I just got breathe.
Breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Anything else you need to know right now? Have you been holding your breath?
Probably this week a little bit.
Because you're worried about her?
Maybe a little bit of my mom, but maybe anticipation of the class too.
Okay. Ask what you need to know about taking this class. First thing that comes up.
Opening doors.
Yep. Did you feel that in your body, anybody? No, not yet? Okay. All right. What does Liz need to know right now in this moment?
Are you asking me?
Any of you?
No.
First thing that comes up, what does Liz need to know right now in this moment?
I'm doing fine. And I know what that's related to. So, is work and stress I've had there. So, with being a city manager again. So,
I'm going to tell you what I got. 90 to 120 days from now, you have a huge change in your life coming up. And all of this is prep for that. And it's going to be a positive change. It's not going to be a yuppie change, so you don't have to worry about that. And it's like this is what everything's been leading up to that. So I want to say congratulations. I'll be the first to congratulate you. Now I can find out what it is.
thank you. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Did that feel right in your body?
Yes. Yeah, because I earlier when I was going through the decision tree, I saw as I was, trying to figure out what do I need to know about being fine, and going through that, I saw one end of a tunnel and then the other end of it, and knowing that there's, the light at the end of a tunnel. So I'm going through it right now, or I'm getting ready to go through it, and so there's something on the other side. So I don't quite know what it is yet. I'll figure it out. So I know there's something good there.
Great, actually.
So.
And that's not an alternative fact.
Yeah. No.
That's purely subjective.
Yeah.
And it's not magical thinking either. All right. Was this helpful tonight? Take a moment and thank your inner wisdom. Just acknowledge yourself for doing something so weird. All right, you all okay? Anybody have any questions, concerns, comments?
No.
One thing, when you were asking Angie, what do you need to know? What I saw was a pair of fluffy slippers and somebody putting their feet up on the back.
Does she need to rest?
I think so. So very relaxing. I saw a very big pair of fluffy slippers going on a footstool, and yeah.
Yeah. When you fell asleep, I said, let's all leave her because she just needs to sleep more than she needs to be with us.
Yeah.
I figured your unconscious mind was getting it anyway.
I could hear you, and I saw you.
You saw me, but your eyes were closed and you were sleeping.
I could hear you guys, and I could see you. It's the weirdest thing.
Huh.
But I was totally relaxed.
All right, ladies, this was great. I'll post this in a few hours from now. Thank you.
Right.
And I'm here if you need me.
Thank you.
Right.
Have a great night.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.